Okay, good morning guys. Today is the start of a new era of grocery shopping for me, but not really. I'm actually going back to the way that I used to do things. So before I explain all that, first things first, hi, my name's Amanda, if you're new here. Okay, so my oldest, I'm a mom of 6. My oldest is 16 years old and my youngest is 2. And oh, your Mickey Mouse in your car, so cute. I love you.
Play.
You gonna go play?
Play.
Good job. Okay, so that's my youngest. My oldest is right there. She's not gonna show her face because she has no makeup on. She's sitting here. It's 10:50 in the morning and she's making fried rice for her breakfast. So today I am going back to once a month grocery shopping. If you're new, let me give you a little Cliff Notes version. For the last almost, yeah, it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. Oh, hold on. Here, Caleb, say hello.
Hi.
Good job. Okay, out. 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 Okay, so my husband and I just purchased our farm in June of 2025. Now, in February of 2024, my husband and I moved out of our fixer-upper. We spent nearly 3 years remodeling a old funeral home, and we sold that property. We moved out in February of 2024, put the house on the market, had it sold rather quickly, and then had to do a bunch of repairs, such as putting a new septic in and just all sorts of amazing things. So we didn't move back into the home. So from February to September of 2024, our house sat empty until it finally sold in September 2024. Now, from February of 2024 to June of 2025, we lived in 2 different rental houses. One that was owned by a friend of a friend, and we were essentially paying for an Airbnb. We were paying an outrageous amount of money to live in like the first floor of a ranch home. It was very tiny, very small. It was like 30 minutes from my husband's work. It was not financially doable. It actually caused a lot of stress for us financially because our house sat empty for so long. So then we actually moved into a rental that was owned by my husband's former employer because my husband just started a new job last week. And we lived there from September 2020 or August 2024 to June 2025 is where we lived, and it was very affordable. Very affordable, actually cheap. It was actually beautifully cheap. And it was a decent normal size house. But the dream, and some of you have asked this question in a couple of the last videos, is who is Nikolai? Because I keep saying we're a family of 9, and I explained that Nikolai lives here. Nikolai is my husband's best friend, and they worked together at my husband's old job. Nikolai wants to farm with us, and we actually do farm together. We split all of our farm expenses, and eventually he will build a home on our land, and we will have a compound. So, for now though, he lives here with us. And that's the long and short of it. So, in that time, from February 2024 to today, in October 2025, I have not done once a month grocery shopping. For, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 of that prior, I was just grocery shopping once a month because I had a ginormous pantry and I had plenty of like freezer and fridge space. But in the time that we had lived in rentals, I did not have that. And so we have a humongous basement where I have plenty of room for my food storage, and I actually posted about that on Instagram. And so this last week I finally got everything pulled out and cleaned up and organized, and I said, okay, I am at a point, because what I do is when I grocery shop every week or every 2 weeks, I choose a lot of shortcuts because of what's going on that next week. Whereas if I grocery shop once a month, I am forcing myself to make my hamburger buns and make my hot dog buns and make my sandwich bread and stuff like that because I know I'm not going to the grocery store for a month. It also saves me money in the long run because I'm buying ingredients rather than frozen pizzas and things like that. Now there are a couple of convenience items that you're going to see here. Today I just did Aldi. I'm going to do Costco on another day. I can't knock this out all in one day. I went after my son had speech therapy this morning and I knocked out what I needed from Aldi. And then I'm going to do the rest at Costco, and then I'm also going to do an Azure haul. So these are, it's going to be 3 different places in the one video, but I'm not going to look the same because it's not happening on the same day. It's just not. So it's like, okay, it's going to take me probably like 2 or 3 days to get all of the monthly grocery shopping done, but it's done. And I'll probably get better at doing it. I don't know, because Costco is like an hour away from me. I digress. My total at Aldi today was $326. And now keep in mind, I did stock up on several things that when I cleaned and organized my pantry, I realized I had either none of or it was super low on, and it was something that I like to keep stocked up. So what I do when I do a monthly grocery shopping system is that, yes, I buy things for the month, but I'm also working on stocking a pantry to have like a 3-month working rotating system, if that makes sense. So with that being said, first things first is I'm going to show you this Aldi haul, and I don't know, it'll either be Azure or Costco next. I don't know. So let's do that. We'll start down here. Okay, starting down here, I got 4 bags of mini chocolate chips. I probably would have bought more of these. Guys, these are $3.57 a bag. I remember in 2019 when these were like 99 cents a bag. Ugh, the horror. Anyways, they only had 4. I like the mini chocolate chips better, especially for muffins and cookies and whatnot. It's just a preference thing. All they had was 4, so I grabbed 4. I noticed that they had these chili cheese flavored corn chips. I've never seen these before, but I also don't go into Aldi a ton. I typically do like pickup orders. So I got 2 bags of those for us to try. I got 3 things of American cheese for sandwiches and whatnot. I will freeze 2 of them, and then I'll put 1 in the fridge. I got 2 bags of chicken fries. This is one of my convenience things, like for a quick and easy lunch is what I did. Caleb asked me so kindly if I would get these juice boxes, and I told him yes, but they're for on our ride home from church. That was my caveat. So I got these for like our church ride home because we live 40 minutes from our church. I got 3 bags of mandarin oranges. So apples and oranges last really great for a long period of time in the fridge. So that's why I got 3 bags. And then I got, I think, 5 bags of the Honeycrisp apples. They were $2.29 a bag. It was a great, we're in Honeycrisp season and we love Honeycrisp apples. I got 2 bags of croutons for salads through the month. I got a couple of things of coffee creamer for my kids who prefer flavored creamer. 3 boxes of animal crackers just for like a little treat to go alongside lunch. I did buy this Italian loaf. Ooh, what did just fell? Oh, it's Syril's Mickey Mouse. I grabbed this Italian loaf to toast and to make some avocado toast. Yummy. I'll probably throw this in the freezer and then just pull it out slice by slice. Okay, we do a lot of homemade pizza, so I got 2 things of pepperoni for that. And then I did just get 2 things of I just dropped the car now. I got 2 things of mayonnaise just to put on the pantry shelf. We do not go through that much mayonnaise in a month, but I like to, if I need it, I like to have it. And so I got 2 things of grapes because they were pretty cheap. Yeah, would you like some grapes? Yeah. Okay, give me a minute and I'll make you a bowl of grapes, okay? Can you go sit down, please? I won't be very long. I love that you're drawing. I can't draw right now because I'm filming. Emilynn can draw for you though. Go. So they had these Annie's mac and cheese. These were the same price that they are at Walmart, which was $1.44 a box. Caleb loved that it was Halloween. We don't celebrate Halloween, but he does love spooky movies. Like, he loves Nightmare Before Christmas and all that type of stuff. So I went ahead and got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 4 lunches, basically. I need 2 boxes for 1 lunch. I got 8 blocks of mozzarella cheese. For when we make pizzas, we need 2 pounds per pizza night. So I got enough for 4 pizza nights. So for us to do pizzas once a week. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds of bacon. It's actually not a pound, it's 12 ounces. But I got 6 things of bacon for breakfast, for a quick and easy dinner. I'll use a whole package if I make like loaded baked potato soup, all sorts of things. I got 3 of these sun-dried tomato wraps. This is something that Nikolai really likes to have on hand. My husband doesn't like to do a lot of bread, unless it's like sandwich bread, so those I mostly buy for Nikolai. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 pounds of butter. I did the price comparison from Azure to Costco to Aldi. Aldi was the cheapest. Yes, it's not organic, but neither is Costco. And yeah, well, I'm on a budget, so I'm trying to save money where I can. It's fine. Hi, honey bun. Okay, so now we are to our cases. I bought the cases of several things to get my shelves stocked back up. Most of these things we won't go through the whole entire thing for the month, but things like the mandarin oranges, we might. It just really depends. Some of these things really will last for maybe 2 months, but I'm rebuilding my pantry. That's the whole point of having an ingredients household, is that you have the things on hand. Okay, so I got a case of peas, and when I say a case, there's 12 cans on each flat. So I got the peas, I got 2 flats of the regular corn, I got pork and beans. Now I use the pork and beans to make a Pioneer Woman baked bean recipe. It's so good. I got a case of mandarin oranges. I wish they had it to where it was in just fruit juice, but most of the time mandarin oranges are not. So what I will do is I will drain this and I will rinse them off to get that extra syrup off of there, because that syrup has 10 grams of added sugar in it. So if it was just the oranges, it would be 8 grams of sugar. So I'll rinse these off to get kind of some of that excess sugar off of it. I got 1 case of diced tomatoes, regular diced tomatoes. So like this is great for like chili and soup and whatnot. And then I did get a case of the cream corn. I like to mix the cream corn, the regular corn, and then like a pack of crackers and milk and make like a corn casserole. It's so yummy. It's fall, so I went ahead and got a case of pumpkin. I do still have a case of pumpkin, but I like to stock up on it when it is available. And some of these things, okay, honey, some of these things I would like to preface are cheaper to get at Walmart, but Walmart does not have on their cans that they're BPA free lining. That is something that's important to me, because when if it has a BPA lining and it's heated up, the BPA is a forever chemical, and it does leach into your food. So even though it was cheaper at Walmart, I would rather spend the extra 20-30 cents a can. Sorry, this is crazy. I would rather spend the extra 20, 30, maybe even 40 to 50 cents a can to know that it does not have BPA on the lining. Personal preference. So, just felt the need to explain that. I did get a case of fire roasted diced tomatoes. I like to use the fire roasted to make tomato soup. It gives it a very delicious flavor. So good. And then I did get a case of yellow peaches. So that is it for the once a month stuff for Aldi. I did start writing my Costco list yesterday. And I need things like lemon juice, and I need to get ketchup because ketchup is organic there and it is cheaper than Azure. I know that a lot of people will just choose to do more at Azure, because even if it's not cheaper, I am going the cheaper route. I want to do the best that I can within my budget. So see you in a minute with whatever's next. Hi, Caleb. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna go, are you wanting to watch some Canon Plus? Can you say please, Mama?
Yeah.
Mama. Hey, let's do our 2 words. Please, Mama.
Mama.
Please. There you go. Okay guys, we're back for round 2 of monthly grocery shopping. This time is going to be Costco. I went with 5 of my kids. Nope, you need to go sit. I see it. Go sit on the couch. I went with 5 of the kids today. And we ran, so we have to drive about 45 to 55 minutes to Costco. And so we did that. And I stayed within my list. I don't think I forgot anything, even though I forgot my list at home. I'm pretty sure I got everything that I wanted to get that I had wrote down. But my total was $773, but that included non-food items. So I did the math and I had like $320 worth of non-food items, and mostly that's because I had a $170 Lego set. If you know my husband, you know, just is what it is. So anyways, I'm gonna flip around and I'll show you everything that we got at Costco. Okay, so I stocked up on some laundry stuff because they were having a sale. I've never gotten the Kirkland variety of these 2 things. This is like one area where I'm not crunchy, just because my husband has a blue collar job, and the crunchy laundry soaps, number 1, don't make his clothes smell good the way he likes, and number 2, it just doesn't cut through it. So this is one of the conventional things that I am not going to be changing, and it's just the way it is. So I got some fabric softener, and then this was on sale to where each jug was like $13. So I went ahead and got 2 of them because they're massive. We go through about 1 of these every month for 9 people. Okay, so I got 2 bags of the Miss Vicky's. They had sour cream, herb, and onion. We've never had this kind, but it sounds really yummy. We don't eat a ton of chips, but when we do, we like to have a good option. And then they had these Boulder Canyon. We like their normal avocado ones, but these are Grillo's pickles, so we're gonna try that. I got 2 bags of those too. And then I also got some croissants. Okay, honey. Go. I got some croissants. We'll eat these like at breakfast sandwiches. My kids will just eat them plain. I got 2 bags of organic frozen strawberries for like smoothies and just random stuff that we'll do throughout the month. I did go ahead and get some regular bagels and everything bagels, just to hold me over until I have time to make bagels. Cashews, we love to just snack on those. I like this spreadable butter because it's literally just butter, olive oil, water, sea salt. And so this is really good like on toast, especially like if you're not good about keeping like a stick of butter out so that it's soft enough for toast. I have never seen this there before. It's a jalapeno cheddar loaf with roasted potatoes or roasted peppers. I got this for Brackston. I'm going to slice this up. I'm going to make some like sandwiches that I can throw in the freezer for his lunch. I got a thing of Grillo's pickles. And then I got 2 things of Better Than Bouillon. I haven't bought this in a while, but I like to just have it on hand for when I don't have enough like broth and whatnot. Yes, Caleb, I see the Lego set. So this is the Lego set that I bought for my husband. This actually is like a newer release on the UCS series. He's gonna probably put this next to his UCS AT-AT. This was about 30% off at Costco, which is kind of the price point that he likes to buy his Legos at, so we went ahead and got it. I know, it's so cool. Do you want to build it with Daddy?
No.
You want to watch the Skull Sorcerer? Okay, let Mommy film and we'll talk about it. So, that is my $170 Lego set that I bought. I needed to restock on pasta. I really like, so Aldi has Italian pasta that you can get. I like to get the Italian kind because it's not made with Teflon plates. And Teflon is a forever chemical that I try to avoid. But it's not organic. And this is organic. So, I got a pack of spaghetti. It comes with 8 packages of spaghetti noodles. And then I got a pack of the fun noodles. I did have some noodles left, but again, I'm just trying to fill a few gaps in my pantry. Yeah. So then this Classico was on sale, so we're going to try this. We've tried the Classico before, but I don't think it was this exact one. And it was pretty yummy, so we're going to try that. And then a kind of a shortcut thing. I've wanted to make tortillas for years. It's just not something that I ever have time to actually do with how many tortillas I would need to make. And so these have really good ingredients in them, and they're very affordable because like you've got to kind of take into account your time, ingredients, and price. And so like these are literally wheat flour, filtered water, canola oil, salt, sugar. I don't love that it has canola oil, but it's made with non-GMO canola oil. So it's like, win-win. It's a better option, and it's $8.99 for 44 tortillas. So these come in 2 separate packages, and what I'll do is I'll put these in the freezer, and I'll keep one out. And yeah, I'll probably make some like bean and cheese burritos to put in the freezer or whatnot. They had Annie's fruit snacks. I don't like to do like fruit snacks every day, but like on Sundays when we need like a little snack after church or during service, I like to have these on hand. They have the Famous Dave's cornbread. I have yet to find a homemade cornbread recipe that we like as much as this. And so this is kind of one of those things that we just turn our head to because we enjoy it. We don't eat cornbread every day. Got some tuna because my bro Lucas likes tuna and crackers. We all kind of like tuna and crackers. They had Bluey toothbrushes. So cool. And I always pretty much at once a month I'm replacing these little boys' toothbrushes because
they like to play with them.
The things that they do with toothbrushes is ridiculous. Okay, toilet wand. Kind of self-explanatory why I bought that. Ketchup. Needed to restock on that. I probably should have done 2, but I didn't want to. And then I realized I forgot that Costco has pepperoni in these big things. This is so much more affordable than getting it at Aldi. So I need to write that down. And then I got 2 packs of these turkey breasts. It's got 3 in there, and they have no nitrates, no nitrites, all that kind of good stuff. It's a really good deal. Okay. I had to walk away for like 5 minutes. So now let's see if I can remember what I was at. I remember talking about turkey. I remember talking about pepperoni. So let's just do this. Okay, I got 4 bunches of bananas. I'm not buying as many bananas as I used to because, I don't know. We just haven't been going through them as quickly. So I want to have some fresh fruit, especially like when we just got grocery shopping done. I got 10 pounds of onions. Use those a lot just in everyday cooking. I got some lemon juice. This lemon juice is so delicious. And then I splurged on this oats overnight kit. It comes with a shaker bottle, and then it comes with 14 packs. I bought this for Brackston just as something to try for him for in the morning on his drive to work. I probably will not continue to buy the packets, but I'll continue to use the shaker bottle, and then I'll just make my own overnight oats shakes for him is my plan, because this was like $30. This was pricey. And I know you can buy them online. Joshua insisted on buying me flowers because he's a sweetheart honey bun. Okay, so I got 2 cases of Alani. Anybody who's been here for a while knows that my husband drinks one of these every day. He loves them. Listen, the man drives a semi truck for 12 hours a day, and he just wants an energy drink. Don't say anything. Okay. Got some beef sticks. Like, I love to throw these in my church bag, again, on Sunday morning. We don't eat these things, like, Monday through Saturday. Like, these are literally for church, because we have a 40-minute drive there and a 40-minute drive home. So I got the jalapeno ones, and then I also got these classic ones. These are really good. I like both brands. I did get 2 bags of brown sugar just because I am going to start focusing on perfecting cookie cakes and trying to see if I can start selling those, and then also just fall baking, you know what I'm saying? Raspberries were super cheap, so I got 3 containers of those, some strawberries, a thing of apple cider because we want to make some apple cider donuts, but we also just love to drink apple cider. I got, of course, the Costco pumpkin pie. I mean, seriously, it's a 5-pound pumpkin pie for $6. Like, and it's also delicious. I did get a thing of chicken nuggets. I bought chicken fries at Aldi, but I also really like these, like if we do like KFC bowls. So I'm gonna kind of reserve those for that, not for like a lunch. And then Emilynn asked me to grab this for her while we were there because apparently this is a really great deal. It was like $20 for these 2 things, and she pays like, I don't know. I just trusted her. She said it was a good deal. And then I got some D batteries because we just bought Joshua a Hot Wheels track at Sam's Club. Oh my goodness, the gnats. Oh, I am so ready for like things to frost over like consistently so that gnats and flies will die off, because it's currently the time of year. It also doesn't help that there is a yucky bunch of bananas up there, right there. That's probably where they're coming from right now, is those bananas. It just doesn't help. But anyways, it's just the time of year where gnats start coming in the kitchen here in the Midwest, and it just drives me bananas. Absolutely bananas. So that is it for Costco. I'm going to stop here. The next slide is going to be my Azure haul, which shouldn't be super duper big. But yeah, we'll see you in a minute.